What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Super States AI only battle. We've got two wars going on in North America, or at least US and Canada. Not to be mean to Mexico, but that's still a mess down there. We'll ignore that. But yeah, there's New York v Acadia and Newfoundland, and that is probably going well for them. Yep, plus 82, and the other one just broke out. I don't think I noticed it in the end of the last video, but Alberta and Montana are fighting Washington. That should be a pretty easy win, although Nevada's in there. Depends if Nevada can get through. Obviously, we know California. Oh wait, California is in this too. How has this happened? Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, there's a separate war. Oh, California's at war with Nevada. Okay, let's go to the current wars. This will sum it up a little bit easier. There's the Ottomans are fighting a huge war still. I think we looked at that before, but yeah, there's the New York War. Then we have this war, Alberta and Montana v Washington and Nevada, and Washington and Nevada are then separately against California. Okay, so that makes more sense, yeah. Okay, so California against Nevada and Washington. California and Alberta, even though they're not working together effectively, they are working together, and that should be enough to get the job done. New York should also be able to grab quite a bit of land here. So I think the war is against Newfoundland, though. That's just something I want to check. It is against Newfoundland, which is a bit of a weird one. I don't know why. They're a purge. Are they the wrong religion? Wrong religion. Oh, they're Catholic. Okay, that's why. Okay, there you go. Wrong religion was definitely not the right term to use, but there you go. I'm not personally aligned to any, so I don't even know what you'd consider the wrong one, but you know what I meant. Okay, yep, so Alaska's tiny now. That's just what they needed. Hang on, guys, give me just a second just to do something. Okay, sorry about that. I just went to close some stuff I had open in the back. It was making the game a little bit laggy, but there we go, that's better. New York taking the northern parts of Acadia, or just this giant. Actually, they didn't really take that much. They just took this. Oh no, they took this. I think they took these two, or at least these two. Either way, they definitely took this one. And obviously, they took the long one over here. So there you go. New York grew a little bit. They're probably still at war with Newfoundland. Yeah, they still are. They only have 59 war score, though. Maybe they just... I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to change the religion or something. I don't know if that's even possible. But they can get over here, so you never know what they'll do. There must be something big going on, and I imagine it's not, because it's still lagging a little bit. I think it's this Ottoman thing. There's probably a peace deal trying to be agreed, or there has just been one agreed. Yes, there's probably a lot going on. Aragon and Naples are also at war with France, which isn't going to help. I just wanted to see what was going on, but yeah, it was going a bit slow. But that's probably it. France as well, and obviously we probably just saw a big peace deal over here. The Ottomans look to have... Doesn't look like they took much, but it does look like whatever did exist in between Ottomans and Hungary is gone, which is probably why there was a war. Poland and Lithuania are still big. Poland now have gained a province over here, I don't know how. So yeah, that's obviously pretty big. Muscovy is continuing. Their vassals are being... The original vassals are being released again, which isn't good. Now the Timurids are actually having a go at it as well. So it's not going to be a good future for them, by the look of it. So that New York War is over? Yep, over. Nothing happened. I imagine they've just... Yep, they're Protestant now. Or the religion... State religion is Protestant. It'll take a while to change it. Just got these wars then. So, California seems to be fighting Nevada. Nevada isn't actually... It looks like Nevada's up here. Like, if Alberta gets caught out, that's where the problem could occur. California should be up here trying to get into a battle at the same time as Alberta. But again, because they're not on the same side effectively, that probably won't happen. And also, I guess we can't forget Montana. Wait, Montana are on their side as well, so that's going to help. But yeah, oh no, they just walked past. I feel like Nevada have kind of been willing recently just to let their army sort of avoid the problem. Like, they're sort of like, it's not us. They'll defend themselves now. They'll go get rid of California, but they won't go and actively attack people, if that makes sense. They just seem to be, as long as it's not them, they're not actually that bothered, because they know they're probably the strongest here. Alberta and California probably could, one-on-one, Nevada could probably edge it. Although I'm not sure. California may have bounced back, but I don't know. Their numbers are there. They've split their army up. Oh, they are about to get destroyed. Alberta didn't come in, yep, because they're not in the same war. And that's probably the end. But now, yep, and now another Californian 10 stack. And I think they're going to lose that stack. Yep, they need to be careful here, California. That's not the smartest strategy I've ever seen employed. But we'll see. We'll see. They're the only wars going on, so we'll just focus on this. Try and get an understanding exactly to who's winning. At the moment, California is on 30 war score winning, and that's because they've occupied bits of Nevada. Alberta's winning by 11, I would expect. Oh, okay, Washington. Did that war just end? No? What just happened? I don't know. I swear something just happened. I think Alberta just... California just... Oh, California just peaced out. Oh, okay. Wait, no, they didn't, though. They're still in this. What? California just grew into Washington. I swear. Did they? No, maybe they had these ugly borders the whole time. I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm confused. They must... Oh, yeah, maybe no. Maybe they were this just ugly all the time. Why? What did you do? You did something, Florida. No, maybe they didn't. Because they're just interlinked with Missouri and Carolina still, which is gross. And it's definitely going to lead to wars in the future. But their font seems to have changed. That was all. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just me being stupid. Is anyone else out here colonizing that isn't the usuals? No, that's Castile. I was just checking it wasn't Florida, basically. That's Castile too. This is all Castile. This is Portugal. French Venezuela is growing. We've got Britain, Brazil. Ah, that's Brittany. I didn't even know. That's weird. Are you still alive? You're tiny. How are you doing this? I imagine we'll see Provence over here soon then. If that's going to be the case. Puerto Rico. You still allied to Spain or Castile? I'll probably call them Spain so much more. It doesn't matter. Either way. These guys? No, they're Mexican. Don't worry. They are not Portugal or anybody else over here. Wait, who is that? This is Alberta. Okay, how... Well, this is Montana. Ah, they're doing bits. California now has 57,000 men. How on earth did they pull that off? New York is 5th. Carolina in 6th on the Great Powers. So that is insane. How did they get so many troops? Like, Nevada has a 30 stack. Alberta 27. That's it. Idaho. Oh, no, that's not in the war. Never mind. Montana have about an 8 stack combined. But California, out of... must be mercenaries. Or they must just be... They have a 666 governor. That is insane. But, yeah, California with a 60 stack. They aren't messing around. They are probably going to recover and be stronger than ever, actually. That is insane. Where'd they get that from? Why didn't they have that like a minute ago? They must have got a lot of mercenaries in that, because that's insane. 60 stack. That is huge. Portuguese Guinea. Portugal has lost seemingly everything. Castile's done a bit of a better job of holding on. We've got French Cape Good Hope. I don't think we're going to see... I know what I was going to say. I don't think we're going to see too much colonizing from the states, I'm afraid, but this is bad. This is just a mess. The Timurids, this lines everywhere. Orisi, U, whatever that is. Obviously, it's owned by Orissa. They seem to have fallen in what's been a very dynamic Indian continent. Bahmanis now seem to be the strongest over there. Australia's not changed since last time. Hey, is this Hawaii? No, it's not. It's just another very bright green country. Where is Hawaii? Oh, there it is. They haven't got off of Hawaii yet. Don't worry. Be a bit early for that to happen. And is this over? Yes. California. No. No, it's not. Okay, Alberta took out a lot of Washington. Never mind. Alberta's grown even more. But that's probably not going to help them now, because California have just... From something out of nothing, really. Nevada's unsieging this. The question is, which one's going to finish first? Why is it not showing me the... There we go. No. How do I see the province? It's not going to let me. Either way, it depends which finishes first. This unoccupation siege or this siege. Because that'd be really annoying for California if they lost. Something going on over here? No? No, we're just sort of staying focused on this. But yeah, California... Now the war's over. California grabbed a little bit more, 2 provinces. And they grabbed their stuff back from Nevada as well. Okay, that's pretty big. So yeah, California, I think that just showed us not to count out the bigger states that were big at the start, because they can pull some crazy stuff. That's insane. So that's like warning. Texas, Florida, New York, they're the sort of other people that are capable of doing something like that. So that's a warning going towards like Carolina, Missouri, not really Missouri anymore, but Wisconsin, Alberta, those sort of people. Just because you're powerful now doesn't mean the old powers are going to be nice to you, because California, that was insane. They just pulled out they had 56,000 men, unless my maths has gone terribly off at one point there. Maybe it was 46,000, but either way, that's still huge. Like New York, the most we've seen really is 215 stacks. As she's saying that, there's a 31 There's 31 in total there, yes. That's not really much in comparison. Where will we get our next war? Some of the people I expect to be wiped off the map at some point. Probably Oklahoma, although they're now allied with Missouri and Wyoming, which probably protects them from Texas. Although saying that, Texas have Florida, Wyoming as well, and the Zacatecas. Florida have Indiana, Iowa. Wow, that is insane, Florida. Look at that. Carolina have just Ohio now. Okay, this might be, Carolina might be gone soon. I get the feeling that's why they're no longer allied with New York. All those treaties. When does it end? New York 1576, Florida 1577. In the next couple of years, I get the feeling Carolina might be sucked into a war with New York and Florida, and obviously anyone else that comes in. Carolina are currently sitting 6th, and California, as I said, shooting up. They're now 8th on the Great Powers list. New York are 4th in the world. That is crazy. France, Ottomans, and Ming, the only nations above New York. And there's so much more New York could do. They could do so much more growing. So it's going to be interesting to see where they finish on that list. I doubt though. I feel like Ming might be a bit uncatchable unless they blow up and disappear. Oh, Castile and Puerto Rico. Their first bit of action, really. They've done their job. And Haiti's actually going Portuguese. Dominican Republic will stay. Will go Castilian, which will be interesting. But yeah, Puerto Rico has done the job on Great Britain. That's probably not the best people to be annoying. They're not very nice to their colonial buddies. And that is Carolina in Belize. Wow, okay. The states are going to do a bit more colonizing. Obviously, Carolina are the only ones so far. They've got the Bahamas. So, even if they do get destroyed, they'll still be in Central America and the Bahamas. Where else would you want to be? Belize and the Bahamas. That's fantastic. Still no wars. There is a war. Alaska is at war with Alberta, which is just a one-on-one. But yeah, California's like, nope, I ain't getting involved in that one. Alberta should win this pretty easily. They actually send their army. Yeah, they are going. Are they going? Yeah, they are moving slowly. That will be a pretty quick pickup of a few provinces. There's only 2 out here. Some of them are a bit random. That one's going to be tough to get to. But yeah, they'll be alright. They'll grab all this, probably. Is this enough? Can they do it with 100%? Yeah, they only need 67% to take everything. That'll be good by Alaska. It's a shame, because I know a few people rooting for them, but we'll have a giant Alberta font up here, which will be pretty cool to see. How can everyone be staying peaceful? This is crazy. Stop being so peaceful. So let's go have a look at Europe. Anyway, Castile, after Morocco again. Britain still in northern France. I think that's the second time in the last 3 episodes that we've looked over here and the same war has happened. Big stack of separatists there. Styrian separatists in Austria. Aragon did integrate Naples just as they got kicked out of Iberia almost. So they found a new home. They basically just replaced Naples. But they have a 30 stack, which is pretty good. And don't have to worry about France as much anymore. So that kind of helps. Ottomans have a huge army. Oh my goodness, Muscovy is collapsing. Ryazan is huge now. Actually, I think, to be fair, Ryazan may have taken this from someone else, but Moscow, the actual province, is so close to going. Sweden are now pushing in. Oh no. Poor old Muscovy. No Russia. This could be a weird world. Let's go back. Still nothing. Guys, seriously. I know I moan because in a minute's time, there'll just be 5 big wars that I can't actually keep track of what's going on. But anyway, that's it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, it'd be awesome if you leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Alberta did just finish off a bit more of Alaska. They didn't quite do the job. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.